start with the week East. So, with the play-in and stuff, let me try to get my other phone stand here. I saw something. It was looking. LeBron went 13 of 14 from the field goal. Like, so LeBron went 13 of 14 from field goal. Like, he only missed one shot. Yes, there were a lot of dunks. 41, by the way. You know, the narrative logic. Yeah, he's, you know, all that type of stuff. So, I don't know much about nothing. I'm just going to just casually react. I'm a casual. But let me throw that out there. I'm a casual. I ain't watched not one game this season. You know, all the sports betting, yeah, sports entertainment has just gone down the drain. We are now seeing the effects of like making gambling legal everywhere, and it's not good. It's not good. Everything is bad now. All sports entertainment is bad. Everything is peaked and nothing's getting better. Yeah. After the 2016 finals, yeah, I don't know about nothing else. All right. So, this is in the East. NBA standings. Today's date is March 19th, 2026. It's a Thursday. Thursday. Today's date is March 19th, 2026. Looking at the NBA standings as of today. So, this is on the East. Number one spot is the Pistons. I don't trust it. I don't know what else. It's the Pistons. Usually, every year, there's like one good regular season team. The Pistons are 49-19. They lost five of their last 10 games. Dude, this is not like a, how do I say it? Every year, there's one team. Every year, there's one team that is just a good regular season team. I wouldn't trust the Pistons to go too far into the playoffs. Like I said, I'm a casual. I haven't watched not one game this year. I don't know nothing too much about nothing. Celtics are at number 2. That's supposed to be like a solid team. How far they're going to the playoffs, I'm not sure. They might do a couple rounds. Who knows how far they'll go. But, you know, they won recently. Within the last few years, I'm not sure if Jason Tatum has gotten back. I'm not sure if Jason Tatum has came back or done anything. If Jason Tatum has not, Jason Tatum I think is the light-skinned one. If Jason Tatum has not come back this season and the Celtics are in the second seed without him, then that's done. Jaylen Brown has done pretty well. There's like, how many Jaylens are in the league? So, Celtics are at number 2. Either way, without following or just even knowing too much of nothing, you would just assume that's like a solid, decent team. The Knicks at the 3rd spot. They didn't do nothing next year. They didn't do nothing last year. Last year seemed like the last year's playoff was a lot of wonky. Last year's playoffs was wonky. I would have thought that if the Knicks were going to do something, last year would have been a really good chance for them to really, you know, make some noise and do something. The Cavs, they're just there. That's I guess like a decent regular season team, and I think Donovan Mitchell and James Harden plays for them. Yeah, people be saying that Donovan Mitchell is the most. He's just like people just think that Donovan Mitchell is just so underrated and so just like he deserves more. I don't know. He be doing some stuff, but it don't ever it ain't nothing. I'm not sure what Donovan Mitchell chose to subscribe to, or as far as like a trajectory, a timeline, a path. I don't like it. I wouldn't have chose that path. Whatever Donovan Mitchell chose, I don't know. But I mean, he did get married to Coco Jones. I don't know if that's a anyway. Raptors at number 5. Yeah, after this is just like who's there? Yeah, Raptors at 5. I think Brandon Ingram is on that team. So that might be one of them teams that if you just see them in the playoffs, they might give you some tough time. It's just that's just a vibe. They might feel like, yeah, Raptors, Magic. I couldn't tell you nobody on the Magic. Heat, Bam, Wilt, Bam, Kobe. The Heat right there. So, well, I think top 8 make it, and then you got the play-in. I don't got time to be thinking about no play-in. I still don't understand how the play-in work. So you got Heat right there. It seems like they're supposed to be a little playoff team. The Hawks, they traded away Trae Young. I know they ain't trying to do nothing. I think Embiid's still playing on the Sixers. I don't know who else. But Maxey, I don't know who else is on the Sixers. I don't know. LaMelo on the Hornets. But yeah, after that, surprisingly, Giannis ain't making the playoffs. The Bucks is 28-40. Golly, they've been saying that Giannis might leave this season, and I'm not sure if Giannis was injured. But what else I want to say about Giannis? I'm not sure if he was injured, but there was this whole thing about shutting him down for the rest of the season. And it was like, well, why would he shut him down for the rest of the season if he gets healthy and he can play? And I'm not sure if he was just going to, if he's trying to, somebody was like, I'm not sure if he's just trying to play because if he goes to another team, the other team is just saying, oh, no, he's good to keep going and play. Like, he's going to be good. There's no injury in this and the third. Or if it's just for the fans, or like he just truly want the ball, he just truly want to play. So something's going on with the whole Giannis thing. He says he wants to play. But the things came out and said they might shut him down for the season. Yeah, and ain't nothing else, I guess, going on the rest of this stuff. Okay, there's that. Next. Over here. You see what I'm saying? This one, the Pistons are the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. They lost 5. They lost half of their last 10 games. The Pistons are the number 1 seed on this side, and they lost half of their last 10 games. The Thunder have won all of their last 10 games. The Spurs have won 8 of the last 10 games. The Lakers have won 9 of their like, you see what I'm saying? So this joint's just a little whatever. Now on this side, you got Thunder. I'm not one. I think SGA is a cool person. I just don't trust his game that much. It's reminiscent of the Harden Rockets type of thing. It's not cool. Like, I think Jaylen Brown even called it out. Like, yo, this not even basketball, bro. Like, it's bad. Like the type of calls that SGA gets and things like that. It's very, very much call it. So, yeah, I just don't. I mean, they won last year, so I'm not gonna, downplay too much of anything. But they've won 10 of their last. They won their last 10 games. The Thunder are doing pretty well, and they're the number 1 seed. So they're going back. It looks like they're going back to the playoffs. I think they have already clinched like a playoff spot. What's actually commendable is the Spurs at number 2. Wemby, because outside of Wemby, I can't name anybody else on the Spurs. And the Spurs being at number 2 is actually commendable. I don't know what the MVP race is looking like, but I would definitely hope Wemby is up there. Now, with the Lakers, LeBron has been in and out the lineup, actually, this year. And so Luka has had to, like, maintain. And then it has to be, like, this level of LeBron and Luka being on the same page. And you see They won 9 of their last 10 type of thing. So the Lakers are in the third spot. Them being in the playoffs, I wouldn't be scared of them in the playoffs. I just think that if the Lakers are in the playoffs, whoever gets it, I just think whoever has to match up against the Lakers in the playoffs will beat the Lakers. Like, I don't think the Lakers are a championship team. And like, again, I'm a casual. I have not watched not one game this season. I don't think the Lakers are going to make it to the playoffs or nothing like that. I don't, it's like certain conversations you just have. Like, do you think getting LeBron getting another ring, Curry getting another ring, or KD getting like I guess we'll talk about it right there. LeBron getting another ring, it would be momentous. It would not momentous ain't the word. Mm, LeBron getting a ring, basically because Bronny on the team, so then Bronny would be a champion, and he would have gotten a ring with his father, and LeBron would have 5 rings. So it's conversation wise, those types of things will, because how long would it take to, certain noise or like stories are surrounding it. Like for instance, well, LeBron got 4 rings, but people don't kind of sort of count the the bubble. The bubble, they call that a Mickey Mouse ring. Uh, but if he didn't get to the chip that year, he didn't win the chip that year, how things would be, that type of thing. I don't know. So if LeBron gets another ring, though, it'll be 5 on paper. It'll be 5. The Timberwolves. Oh, this is why I wanted to start this, cause like I don't know, I like yeah. Anthony Edwards is cool. He funny, chill, all that stuff. But it's something about like I don't feel I don't know, man. He got on the joint. He was like he don't want nothing else. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't want nothing else. Like what? You know, I don't think that like I ain't gonna say that he don't care. But it's weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. Basketball, not like I don't know, man. I just he don't come across like it come across that way sometimes. Like it was so weird. Like last time he was in there, and it was just like, yeah, da da da, boo, da da da, and then he's like, nah, we got to hand it to us. Yeah, we lost. We got whooped. Yeah, yeah. And it was like, bro, like there's no like I'm not sure to say if like he's just too nonchalant about the whole game. Anthony Edwards just too nonchalant about the whole game. Like he's on some now, like, cause there was one thing he talked about, like, or if he get a ring before 30, he would try to go to the NFL. And it's like some people was like, yeah, most people probably would want to go to the NFL um, like it would be dope to just play on 2 Johns, like you're young enough to do it. I don't know. He don't he don't come he definitely don't come across as like he wants to be one of the great NBA players. Wemby does, right? Wemby went over there to train with the Shaolin monks, and Wemby was doing all this other little stuff to train, help his game get better. Anthony Edwards don't seem like he want to be one of the great NBA players. It's just, I was like, that's what made me actually start this, because I don't know. Like that was literally the thing last year. You would have thought he had to drive this grit towards every game, and it just don't be there. I don't know why. The Rockets, I think, are like I said this before. Whatchamacallit, the Rockets are a veteran team. The Rockets are a veteran team, so however they do, win or lose, you understand because they're veterans. Like I'm trying, like they got KD up there, and they got basically the whole team is like, but they older. So one of it is like, all right, if they win, like they've been winning, like you see they 41-27, they got a winning record. If they win, like they got some nice people. They got like solid veteran players. If they lose, it's on some like endurance type. Like you could just make them tired and keep them keeping up, stuff like that. Like I don't know. Then they just not somebody that you kind of want to like. It's you could see them going to like a little 7 game series or something, and then like, but then like losing steam, type of thing. That's how I can you kind of sort of picture the Rockets. The Nuggets always solid. You just don't want to, even though their record is that, you just don't want to. Jokic and who's the other guy? Jamal Murray. Yeah, yeah. Things can get things can get going at any point in time with them. So the Rockets and Nuggets just not a easy win for the playoffs. The Suns, all I know is Devin Booker, but it get a little weak and everything back here. You got the Suns and it's a dip towards the Clippers. I couldn't name a player on the Trailblazers. Person name on the Clippers is apparently Kawhi name has been popping up, and I don't know when they start talking about Kawhi. They start talking about Kawhi in a sense of like he's one of the greatest players ever, type of thing. Whenever he's healthy, um, so that's Kawhi. Trailblazers couldn't name nobody up there. Looks like it's another season of Curry and just being wasted. Buenos días.
Hola, Q.
How
¿Cómo
you feel?
estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú? The Grizzlies. I'm not even sure if John Morant is playing. Pelicans. I don't know who's on the Pelicans. Oh, well, Pelicans, hold on. Well, you got Zion in them. Yeah, but it ain't looking like it's about to do anything. The Mavericks. What's the thing about the Mavericks is the fact that, like, what happened with the Mavericks? Um, Kyrie never came back. Anthony Davis went down. And Cooper Flag, we ain't heard nothing about Cooper Flag since then. And then what you got, Jazz and Kings. I don't know nothing about none of them two teams either. So, yeah, that was actually pretty. This is the NBA standings. Was anything surprising? Not really. Nothing's really surprising. Even though the Lakers are third, I don't know how well they'll do. Thunder and Spurs. I would actually hopefully the Spurs get further and hopefully the Spurs can push it to the chip or something. Let's see. On this side, surprising Pistons. The Pistons are actually surprising. Celtics, Knicks. The Knicks was there last year. Cavs, I think, might have. Raptors, Magic, nothing's other. Hold on, is that the Pacers? Pacers, Wizards, Nets. But surprising on this one is the Bucks are such a bad team. I'm not sure. I don't think Damian Lillard plays anymore. I don't know who the point guard is for the Bucks, and Giannis was injured, so I think it's the Bucks being at the 11th seed this year. And let's see. Everything else is like middle of the road. Everything else is middle of the road. You kind of looks like you want to be above 35 wins at this point. And then there's still 2 more months though or so until like playoffs. No, well, we got April, May. Playoffs is usually like late is going into June and whatnot. So I don't know when that play-in stuff starts. Let's see. Hawks. Anything other surprising? Like only the Bucks. Bucks are the only surprising. Well, doing bad. It's surprising that the Bucks are doing so bad. It's surprising that the Pistons are doing so good. And in the West, it is who's doing surprisingly well. The Lakers. I know they, but no. Who's doing surprisingly bad? The Mavericks. The Mavericks. Oh, and the Warriors. Yeah, Curry gonna get some chill. Curry gonna be able to relax this playoffs. I don't think they're even gonna make it. I don't know. There's always like another little push or something, I guess, right? We passed the halfway. Whatchamacallit. Who the heck is on the Trailblazers? I couldn't tell you. Clippers is just gonna be whatever. Outside of that, though, I don't know. The Suns been quiet. I ain't heard nothing about Suns. So yeah, surprisingly good is Lakers. I'm proud of the Spurs. I'm proud of Wemby and the Spurs. Wemby started off the season hot. Wemby started the season hot, so that's actually pretty good. Surprisingly bad is the Warriors. Just like Giannis and the Bucks, Curry and the Warriors. That's the surprisingly bad. Hopefully, I'm hoping the Rockets do a little something. I'm hoping the Rockets do a little something, man. I'm actually proud